I really loved this group. I just wanted to commend everybody. I thought this was a really competitive group. It was really, there were some nice alpacas that we released, but I really felt this group was really superior. And it was an easy sort to get in here, okay? And then the work began. And I felt that there was a separation in the fleece styles coming up from like 5th and 4th, okay, as we moved up. And for me, I kept coming back and sorted back to you. And the reason I sorted back to this alpaca was because of that staple, because of that fineness, and because of the architecture and that brightness that's expressed. As we get in here, it didn't break open as easily as some of the other ones, but when you kept working at it, you kept looking down there deep, I really felt like you had the superior fleece. Okay, and that's really what got me there. I thought we were finer, although it was great fineness in this group. Okay, I want to commend you all on that. And, but for me, I really kept coming back to you with that staple leg, with the brightness there, with the good architecture of the staple, and that just smooth, even hand, expressing that uniformly, evenly across the blanket, out to the hip and into the midside. I felt like you had the best feel, okay? Now, 177, I thought you were a little bit more, probably conformed from the alpaca standing above me first. However, when we got into that fleece, great staple length there. I just didn't think you had quite as much of the architecture and the brightness and all those characteristics coming together to carry you higher today. That was a separation point. I didn't think you were quite as fine as the alpaca here, based upon the sample that I pulled. But I will grant that both of these alpacas, when I went to the belly, held together really well. That was a placing point for me. But I thought you just lost it out in a little bit of fineness and a little bit of that uniformity. And that uniformity was indicated by that feel. Now, 52. Really love this alpaca, particularly through the head type. It's a little more extended, and he shows himself off. A little more extended through the string. Just has a little bit of growing up to do, but I really was struck by the brightness of that fleece, great architecture of that staple there. It was really evenly expressed throughout, and that's really what got me squarely there in that third position. I thought there was a little battle here, but I really had a preference for the alpaca standing above you here in third. And that separation was just not quite as much architecture, that staple style. Okay, maybe not as much brightness as the alpaca standing above you, but good fineness throughout. And I want to congratulate you on an even hand as we went through that fleece. Now, both of these alpacas here in the middle and up at the top have a little bit of growing up to do. But 230, love the frame on this guy. Walked proudly, came out. However, when we got into that fleece, didn't express the fineness of the alpaca standing above you. That was a placing point for me today. But I will grant the alpaca did demonstrate good architecture of that staple and the uniform as I moved out. Really love the frame on this guy. Congratulations. That's what got you squarely here. I thought you had better architecture of the staple style. I thought you were a little bit more probably conformed to the alpaca here in the six. And we got in here in the six. Great staple length. Loved all that on it. And a very nicely balanced alpaca showing us off right now. Just not quite the staple architecture pitching higher today.